YouTube. So welcome to the Safe, Secure, and Successful Morning Practice. We are going to embody ourselves and commit to loving ourselves. Commit to honoring ourselves. Nikki, now you're a mod, hun. So if you haven't been to the Safe, Secure, and Successful Practice before, I want to welcome you. You're going to learn about your tools to live a most beautiful, vibrant, successful life. We are going to transform trauma. If you don't know me, my name is Dr. Lisha Antiqua. I'm a transpersonal therapist. I work with survivors of childhood abuse, sexual abuse, and romantic partner abuse, as well as, everybody else. But that is my strong form. I help you find yourself, know yourself, and love yourself. In this practice, we meet every day here on TikTok, if you haven't been here before. So go ahead and set your intention if you're here live with me or not. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, hopefully the sound is good. And you can listen. We're listening to angelology. Woo, we're clearing father energy today, night energy today. A lot of masculine stuff is coming up today. Queen energy. Woo, we're getting balanced today. Yeah, but you're still focusing on the sadness. Stacy, you're still focusing on it. It makes me sad. It's a commitment to sadness. It's because you don't know any other emotion, and it's okay not to. Get curious, though. It happens when we go, yes. Yep, I know sadness. Ooh, and the destroyer. You guys, today is going to be great. So I want to welcome you. Let's grab our water, set your intention for the day, and have a just have your purpose. Let's bless our water. With the highest timeline, the highest intentions, the best for all. It's we all are one. As you shift and you create, you embody your highest and best good. You clear this energy. You embody your soul. You're going to transmute and transform everything else. Through this water, let it be in your physical, mental, emotional, and etheric bodies. Shifting your vibration to your highest timeline. For the most ease and grace to accept, love, and honor what is. And so it is. When you're ready, go ahead and take a sip. All right. I did make you a mod. To be kind to yourself. Yes. And if that's new for you, be curious, right? Intention is to get through work silently to take care of my body. Beautiful. Yes. I love that. Yes. You guys, if you keep tapping that screen. Yeah. So if you've tried a lot of things and you're still struggling, that's because most things are designed to keep you struggling, unfortunately, in the therapeutic industry, in the healing industry, to keep you struggling. Curious, yes. Yeah. 4 psych meds, that's okay. And you might need some of them forever, right? If they're beneficial. It's not that anything is bad, right? Nothing is bad. It's all on purpose, right? All on purpose. All right. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall or lay down and begin just stretching your body. We're going to start our safe, secure, and successful practice now, our SSS identity code. And the first layer of your identity is your physicality. You have a body. This is your spaceship. Your spaceship. We are in space. Our space is on Earth, so, it's not like outer space, it's inner space. We're in inner space. So feel here. Stretch. You can hold your face like you would a little love. Notice if you've just be present with it. Like, what relationship do you have with your body? Are you mad at it all the time? Are you pissed off? Are you annoyed with it? Are you happy with it? Do you feel comfortable in it? Do you treat it like it's the most precious, beautiful thing, feeding it glorious things, or do you starve it out? Or do you eat like shit? Right? Like, just, where are you right now? And instead of beating yourself up for it, instead of judging it, just be present with it. I invite you to let the story go. Let the story go that runs through your head and just lead. Scared of it. Ooh, yeah, interesting. So just be scared with it for a minute. Curious. What are you scared of it for? Nice. Drop your ear to your shoulder. Stretch your arm out, just stretching through your neck. Just your vagus nerve, opening it up a little bit. And switch to the other side, just stretching it a little bit. This is your body. Just notice it. Notice when you immediately go into judgment and your brain takes over. This is a disconnection from your body, actually. Your body is the house of your thoughts, your nervous system, your brain, your unconscious reactivity, your subconscious reactivity, and your conscious activity. Your body houses your your energy, your emotions, your energy in motion, or your energy in stock. Your connective tissue. Your connective tissue allows you to be connected to others. Go ahead and just twist a little bit. Feel your spine wake up a little bit. Breathe deep into your body. Rotating your shoulders. Circles in your body. Feel your body. Wiggle your toes. Your body houses your energy. Where's your energy stuck? Or have you refused to move your body? Are you not drinking enough water so your energy can move? Or you're not going on enough walks so your energy can move? Or you're not practicing yoga or dance or something to move your body, playing sports, right? There's 100 ways to do it. Do you not want to be in your body? Just notice. And without fixing it or changing it, just notice that your body is literally like an innocent baby. It can do nothing for itself. So everything is up to your mind or your emotions or the people around you that you call in through your electromagnetic field, which is really programmed from your subconscious brain until you accept what is and move on and choose something different. But if you're a survivor, you might never, ever, ever have been given that opportunity to choose for yourself. Never developed that trust to make mistakes. I know I wasn't. And still be loved. Your body might have been shamed. Maybe even just shamed by Cosmo, right? Shamed by society at large. Shamed because you weren't the right shape for X, Y, and Z. Often we live in this agreement with our bodies. Just notice where you are with your body, how your body feels, where energy is stuck, where you're judging it, making it wrong, where you're fighting against it. You might have an autoimmune disease. Autoimmune is just your body being at war with your body, and it comes through your mind or your emotional body. And then our body just does it. Our body is just this activation center that brings our experiences to life. Whatever you focus on does grow in the most loving way possible, right? Like the most loving thing that your body can do is fight against itself instead of continuously bringing situations into your life to be the victim of somebody else. At least you can handle it and keep your shit together a little bit, right? So if that's been your case, are you willing to release that? Are you willing to let go of that pattern of fighting against it, of making it wrong, and instead begin looking at it like it's your infant baby child of yourself within you? How do you want to care for this baby? Do you want to feed it formula, or do you want to breastfeed it the most highest nutrients, perfect, by you, the mother, father, that is absolutely like eating the best, loving the best? Do you want to tell it how much it sucks and beat it up every day? Or do you want to learn how to pamper it and coddle it and treat it kindly? Do you want to bathe it every day and skin brush it and give it little baby massages? Or do you want to neglect it and leave it in its crib and its diapers and feces? Some of us learned how to be babies in that way, unfortunately. I'm blessed that I wasn't, but I've heard the stories. Right? Are you wanting to do it the same way that your parents did it? The same way that their parents did it? The same way? Shaming and blaming your body? Or are you willing to learn a new way today? At the base of your tailbone, there is a drain. Go ahead and imagine that drain. You're pulling that plug off that drain and let any sludge, old news, old addictions, old ways of being, whether it's tied in your body from your emotional body or mental body or your experiences in life, when there's just old habits, commitment to being sad, commitment to being mad, commitment to being scared, commitment to not trusting your body, commitment to not trusting your life, commitment to not trusting, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that. Feel your body open up. Ask for your soul self to open up your crown and imagine God's source energy, your love light above you, and your love just falling down upon you. Feel this love falling down upon you. Now, this is kind, gentle, supportive, like best friend, best mom, best dad, like things you might have never, ever really experienced this time around your son, in this capsule. But you're going to invite it down into your capsule, rewiring your brain now, running through your pineal gland, through your pituitary, through your limbic system, down your endocrine system, down your nervous system, all three levels of it, into every cell of your body, through your connective tissues, into your muscles, into everything, just reclaiming your home. Any parts of your spirit that your body, mind, and emotions, or your world, your trauma, your experiences, your victimhood has kicked out of your body to keep you hanging on by a thread, go ahead and invite yourself back into your body. Knowing that for full facts, like you're going to fuck it up sometimes, you're not going to eat right sometimes, you're going to go through this journey of learning how to take care of yourself rather than being taken care of without say. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that. Or rather than taking care of yourself the way that you were either rebelling against other people taking care of yourself or trying to fix yourself, or the way that other people took care of you or lack thereof. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. This is why we get into self-harming. This is why we get into addictive behaviors. This is why we get into all of that stuff that our body just does, that reactive abuse. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend, all that is. Reclaim all that is healthy, effortless, easy, effective for you to reclaim into the cells of your body right now. For the highest good and most love and compassion and ease today. Right? So not too much that your whole life is going to explode. Just the perfect amount is going to come into your body now. You might have a drip IV or you might have a flood. It's how much work you've already done internally. How much you accept this. Beautiful. Let everything just drain away. Keep washing it away and anchor through your feet. Anchor into Mama Earth. Anchor down into your grid spot, claiming your spot on this world. Say, I am here to live my best life. And anything in the way of this, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Any addiction or commitment to me being a victim and only living if I'm a victim, only having power in my life, if I've been victimhood to fight through, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Any addiction that I have to being a survival and to be stuck to lack and struggle and not knowing how to live if I don't have the thing to survive and prove myself through, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Any addiction to substances and hating myself and needing to be better and better and better in order to believe in myself so I'm not fearing pissing anybody else off, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. And all the actions that I'm in and that I do habitually is circulating that and those old behaviors that I was taught by my mother, father, brother, sister, uncle, society, the world, myself in order to rebel and myself in order to just stay stuck in survival mode that I've been committed to for all time and eternity, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Releasing that cellular structure. Nice. Now feeling this alignment with your spine, coming up your spine, visualize your third eye. And in this, there's a pituitary. Go ahead or pineal gland, both actually. You're just going to turn on the lights. Just imagine yourself turning on the lights. And you're going to see some calcification just falling away. It's going to go down that drain and out to turn into sludge to Mama Earth, back to fertilizer, back to dirt. And then notice your brain. You have a right hemisphere and a left hemisphere. We're going to take our eyes and roll them up into the top of our head, owning that connection. And then you're going to take your eyes and then shift them to the left. So, and just look up to the left. Holding, inhale, hold your breath. And exhale your breath out, nice and slow. Look down to the angle of the lower left. Inhale, hold your breath. Exhale, release it slow. And then up to the right. Inhale, hold your breath. Exhale, nice and slow. And down at that angle towards your right. Inhale, hold your breath. And exhale, slow. Looking forward, go ahead and look to your right. Inhale. And exhale, slow. Back to center. Inhale to your left, straight over. Exhale, slow. All the way up towards the heavens. Connecting to your higher self. Call your higher self back into your brain and all the way down, rooting and grounding. Nice. Now there's a stream in front of you. Imagine the stream in front of you and just put your thoughts there. Now you have stories that you're really committed to. Maybe the stories of I suck. Maybe the stories of I'm fat. Maybe the stories of I'm too sick. I'm too broken. I'm too dirty. I'm too this. All those stories that you've been telling yourself every day, pretending like you didn't tell them to yourself yesterday. All those things that you're committed to, just go ahead and put them down the stream. Right? And the things that you're sick of hearing, that he hurt me, but she hurt me, that all the stories that you're committed to doesn't mean they're not real, right? Validate them, own them. They are your story. You can bring them up. You can see them again when they come around that circle of awareness, right? You can bring them up. There's going to be layers of that story to heal, and it's okay. But instead of shaming them, blaming them, denying them, pretending like they weren't there yesterday, oh, I'm triggered. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, I can't do this tomorrow. Oh, I just want to die. Like all of those stories, just put them on in the stream. Let them be in the stream. And instead of fighting yourself, fighting your brain, creating more drama, creating more trauma, just begin saying, oh, look at your brain as if it's a beautiful field. Your body is the field, okay? And you were taught how to plant things, how to harvest things, maybe through abuse, maybe through trauma, maybe people telling you that you aren't enough, maybe all of that. And you've been fighting it your entire life. And it just keeps being recreated over and over and over again. The more that you focus on it, the more that you go to heal it, the more that you tell your story, it just seems to come up again and again and again, each month, each week, each day. And there seems like this endless cycle you can't get out of. Today, I just want you to see it as planted weeds. And imagine God's source energy just coming down and pulling up those weeds for you and saying, here they are. And you can either replant them or you can throw them down that stream and let them dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. And when they transform, when they resolve in your head, it's a place of acceptance. It's not like, boom, they disappear. That's not healing. It's like, oh, like we want to rewrite time. We want the abuse to just go away, right? We want the story to just end, but that's just not how it works. It goes into this place where now you are a toddler and your brain is like that toddler and it's saying, no, yes, no, yes. And you can look at it and you can be like the adult and you can go, oh, yeah, that's true. You were hurt. And you can coddle yourself and you can say, it's okay that you were hurt. I'm going to love you anyway. It's okay that that's how you were taught to do things. I know you were taught to scream at yourself, beat yourself up, hurt yourself. But instead of doing it that way, let me love you a different way. I don't even know how that looks, but I'm going to love you with compassion. I'm going to love you with grace. I know I've done it because I do it to my coworkers. I do it to my patients. I do it to my friends. I do it to my kids. So I'm going to practice doing it with you now. And you're going to start noticing this toddler like part of your personality that's just out of control, throwing fits in grocery stores, right? Throwing fits all day. And instead of beating yourself up, instead of fighting it and resisting it, I invite you to just let it go down the stream and reparent yourself a little bit. Treat yourself like you would that little child. If you knew that little child was just coming from a really innocent place, everything made sense. Love yourself a little bit. Love yourself like you love your friends. Love yourself like you love your kids. Love yourself like you love your objects. If you're about material things, you love something. And if you're so committed to hate and disgust and fixing it and being sad and angry and pissed off and negative self-talk, recognize that you're so committed to being so fucked up. That's the seed that you plant every single day. That's the seed that you wake up to. And invite yourself to pull it up, let it go, recognize it, take it with you, and instead begin planting seeds of gratitude, of self-love, of positive habits, of kindness, speaking to yourself kindly. Start practicing it. And practice the mantra of training your brain on one thought. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Or if you resonate with a source, Jesus Christ, God and Savior, love through me and never cease. Or Buddha, or Krishna, or Muhammad. All the same. Source, God, Spirit, Universe, whatever you want to call it, whatever resonates with you, call on that presence that is live within you. That kingdom of heaven that is living with you. You are the kingdom, and the kingdom is your fortress, and the fortress is your crown, and your crown is your brain. Put your crown on straight, my friend. Let everything else just drain. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. You might get a headache. Drink plenty of water. Stay with the headache as things transmute and transcend. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Let yourself let go of that old identity. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. And as you do, the next layer, that water that you water your plants with, that water that you water everything, your energy and motion will begin to move again. It will be like, oh, it's safe to move again. And you'll get to see these emotions that you are addicted to and committed to. So go ahead and place your hand on your heart. And if you've been addicted to feeling like shit about yourself, addicted to your sadness, addicted to your drama, addicted to your story of trauma, and how it makes you feel worthless, how it makes you feel dirty, how it makes you feel crappy, how it triggers you, addicted to anxiety, addicted to a depression, and addicted to PTSD. Meaning PTSD is fighting your energy and motion, your post-traumatic stress. So you're fighting the energy that comes up, the emotion that it comes up. It runs through your body. You feel it raise in your body. You feel it freak out. Then it takes over your brain and it ruminates and tells an old story, right? Like you're living in the past. You disassociate. And then you act. You react. You react it out. Right? That's PTSD. So instead, we can stop it right here by accepting how energy is moving or not moving in your body. What would it be to be like a teenager? Your emotions are like a teenager. If you've ever had a 13 to 16-year-old kid, they are ran by their emotions. They are horny. They are crazy. If you were this kid and you were shamed and blamed and made wrong for it, let that go. I invite you to let it go. If you're still beating yourself up for that because you weren't the perfect kid for your parents that tried to put you in a box and pretend like they didn't have the same reactions when they were coming into their emotional bodies, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, transcend that. Your emotional body runs free for most kids in a healthy environment from the time of birth, where it's your main communication, through your toddlership, through your little kids, you're still throwing fits and everything. And at about 13 years old, we're given this opportunity to see the gray line and to begin controlling our emotions. If you weren't allowed to have emotions, then you weren't allowed to learn how to control your emotions. Give yourself this grace. If you've had children, give them this grace. What emotions are you shaming, making wrong, telling yourself you're not allowed to feel? We have really heavy, dense emotions here on this planet. We live in a planet of polarity. If you don't know about the laws of polarity, or you don't know about David Hawking's laws of emotion, please study them, Google it. You're going to feel all the emotions. No emotions are bad. Our reactions to the emotions can be bad, can be deadly. Our storytelling and our meaning making of the emotions can be bad. But if you just feel the emotions as the emotions, they live in your body. They're energy moving in your body. Give them a color. Feel the stream in front of you. This stream, is it going really fast or is it going slow? Add some movement to the stream by putting your emotions into the stream. Let yourself feel all the feels. If you need to throw a fit, throw a fit. If you need to scream, go scream into a pillow, or go into the country and scream bloody murder, or go into your car and scream loud as you can. Let the energy out. It's about not reacting to other people. It's about not denying your energy. When you deny your energy, it becomes trapped energy. When we have trapped energy in our body, it becomes chronic illness, connective tissue issues, rheumatoid arthritis, joint pain, neck pain, pinched pain. Allow yourself to feel. What feelings have you demonized? What feelings have you been indoctrinated that are bad feelings? Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that connection, that stronghold between your brain and your body and your emotions, and begin to recognize your emotional body, feeling the stream in front of you. Just place your emotions on the stream. Notice what you've been committed to. Are you committed to sadness? Are you committed to depression? Are you committed to shame? Are you committed to failure? Are you committed to embarrassment? Right? Are you committed to, I'm not good enough? Are you committed to fear? Are you committed to grief? All of these things are totally fine. But the more that you fight them, the more that they come up, right? Have you noticed that? You don't want the feeling, but they're there every fucking day. You have mastered those feelings, especially if you're a survivor. You probably mastered these negative feelings. They're probably there plaguing you every single day. They're creating dis-ease in your body because they cannot move because you will not let them. Let them go down this drain. Claim your mastery over them. Notice the feelings that you want to feel that you have not even a clue how to feel. What is happy? Let yourself create a meaning of happiness. Feel an action of happiness. What is value? Create a meaning of value. Know what you value doing. What is love? Create a meaning of love. Start planting those seeds with your meaning making. Start getting into action, flowing in your life. What do you enjoy? What is enjoyment? What is unity? What is gratitude? Gratitude and acceptance are the two most powerful packed emotions we can get into. What can you be grateful for right now? What can you focus on? What do you have? Instead of wishing for something different, what can you focus on having? Instead of wanting and lack, what can you focus on having and being? Shift from what you've known to feeling things that you don't even know that you don't know. Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself like that teenager. Allow that full range of emotion. If you want to be pissed, how can you be pissed in the most wonderful way? Maybe it's journaling, blackout journaling. Maybe it's hiring help to work through the anger and figure out what it means to you. Maybe you have that call on your heart. Maybe it's just to fucking let it go and focus on something else because you are so sick of this goddamn anger. It's all you've known for the rest of your whole life. Damn it. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, transcend it. You have mastered it. No longer afraid to move through your anger. It's not denying it. That's spiritual bypassing. That's going to keep you there. That's going to keep you in this low vibration. It's not pretending like it's not there and denying it. We can't do that. It doesn't work. It just comes up again and again and again and again and again. It's feeling it, allowing it, saying, what do you have to teach me? What's your message for me without the story? Just going to that state of being. What is your message for me? Brilliant thing in my body. What can I do for you today? Serving it, loving it, holding space for it, directing it, just like you would a teenager. Claim your energy back from higher source, your highest energy. Ask your soul body to come back into your body and reclaim this energy to joy, to light, to peace. And dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend anything else connecting to you in any way. So if you have thoughts or actions related to your parents, other people, or energy that somebody else's, we have to cut cords with them every single day, you guys, because we're sentient beings. We're all one. So our cells interact with one another. We are like little cell beings in this planet we call Earth. So go ahead and just send all those things back to people, places, and things of all time, space, dimension, realities, on and off planet. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Cut those cords. Ask Archangel Michael to do this for you. Yeah, but you know what's better than anger? What's even better than anger is desire. Desire is right above anger, right past hate. So if you don't want to feel the sadness anymore, you're going to have to be okay with the anger, my friend, and learn how to process the anger and trust yourself with the anger and give yourself validation for that anger so you can move into what you desire, so you can move into love and happiness and gratitude and not fight it every day anymore. But right now, that commitment is what you get to claim. What are you committed to? You committed to the sadness? Committed to avoiding the anger? If that's the case, it's okay, but admit it. That's where you choose to be. Choose it powerfully. I'm going to stay miserable because I know this misery and I don't know what it means to live a life where I have love, where people appreciate me. And when I experienced that for that 1 week, that one time, I got so excited, it scared me because the energy started to move. So I'm going to run from it again. Yeah, you got to let those moods come up, right? You got to let those moods come up. That's a commitment that you can't. And it's okay to have that commitment, hun. It's about accepting everything right now. I'm giving you the keys, right? But it's up to you to unlock it. Only we can do this for ourselves. Nobody else can do it for us. All right, so next, feel your feelings around your body. You have an energy field around your body. If you move your hands in front of you, I know you're afraid because you've never known love. You've never known value. You've never been seen like that. You know that you can survive the shit over and over and over again. You've been excellent at that. But you don't know anything different. And it's okay. If you've never known anything different, you guys, this is scary. I didn't know anything different either, though. Yeah. So feel your magnetic field, okay? So if you go like this with your hands, rubbing them together, and then come back and forth. It's your ego keeping you safe, edging God out to keep you safe so you can live in this physical world controlled by all these physical things. But you're so much more than that. Yep. All right, you guys. Feel your energy field. My shoulder is freaking out. It is so funny. Things are shifting in my body big time. So feel your energy field. This is your magnetic field. It literally is a circle. So if that circle's been blown out like a cancer cell, like go ahead and close the circle. Close the circle. Close the circle. Imagine yourself closing that circle. Ask God to help come in, your source to help come in and just supernaturally help close the circle. And if you have mirrors up, many spiritual teachers have taught to mirror. That's old paradigm of karma. Okay, we left that actually 2,000 years ago. But if you didn't receive that memo, go ahead and just release those whole see-through but very powerful field. Okay, I see it like cellophane. And you can just kind of push it out. Oh my God. Okay. So for me, I have a big box around that and it is, yeah. So I'm going to ask God to take off this padlock box that I have around mine. This is for me. If you have one too, you can just take it off, unlock it, 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 unlock it. Oh God, get it. I get it. That's been like my, oh my. Okay. So unlock it. Let yourself out of your box. You might feel a rush of energy. And then inside your magnetic field, it kind of comes, there's a hole through you. You connect to source spirit and you connect to earth. This is our magnetic field on this planet. And it comes around us and it's a figure eight. It's an infinity. So you're going to start working this energy in this infinity through your energy body. Now, how you direct this is visualization through your mind, right? Your body is going to run the energy. So if you have anything that has blocking it, go ahead and dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend it with your soul self. You do this for yourself and run the energy. Now, this is a magnet. It works like a magnet. So what do you want more of your life? This is what you're committed to. You're going to get more of. But when we're unconsciously or subconsciously running these old programs of drama and trauma and fear, then that's what we continue to get more of. We turn it, internalize it, and we create dis-ease and dysfunction within ourselves and lack and hardship within ourselves because it's safer than usually, all the drama and trauma that came to us from the outside world that we were really not in control of, with people abusing us and victimizing us. So if this is your old program, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend this. We ask for Holy Spirit to come down and just dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend this, to release any of the program that you're ready to release. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend this. So that when that commitment to turning it in on yourself, when you release that you're not going to just get it from the outside world anymore. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that. That's a lot of that fear, allowing that fear to come up because you're going to need discernment so you don't form those same relationships with people. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Down that tube, let it go. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that. And then call in that essence of your higher self, gratitude, love, safety, security, success, abundance, peace. Your soul self, your highest purpose, your abundance. O rindele kanto bayandare kde hasengo takarendia oni abondia kne hando rusinde andale antoha o yakende arienda akaronda lakare kondoro somebody yakende doran kalakari do tar kalakari do ta kalakari do ta poyata 哦，这个人多的要不要的呀？大呀，嗨呀，很多分的呀，嗨。Releasing that. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, transcend, letting it flow, letting it go. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, transcend. All that drama, all that trauma that we've been so committed to, programmed to heal, programmed to deal with, programmed as our identity, releasing the old identity. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. And then reclaiming mastery over your field. Now, if somebody else is trying to control your field, then just push them out of your field. It's your field. Dissolve, resolve, and close it. See it, seal up. Dissolve, resolve. Out with you. If you're trying to control anybody else's field and your energy is in there, right? Trying to control your kids even, like anybody. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that. Call your energy back and give them authority over their own fields. We all get to fuck up in our own way. Claim your own fuck upness. Claim your own choice. Claim your own joy. You get to choose what you feel in what you fear in your field, and what you fear you can either honor or you can keep drinking, right? So let's look at some things that we can honor. So today what came up to clear in our fields is the night energy. Everything is an energy, everything is a character, everything is an archetype that we work with here on this planet. So the night energy, allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle. This can be your own brain, this can be your parents, this can be the drama, the trauma, the story, your own identity. Okay, it can also be our government, especially if you're in the US. Romantic delusions, right? So all that is dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend, so you can see clearly, right? It means that we get to see how those things are in our life. It's not a bad thing to see them. We got to see them in order to honor them, to go, oh, there's my pattern. That's what I've done in the past, and clear it, claim it, clear it. No longer making yourself wrong for any of the patterns, no longer fighting or resisting them. Own them and bring them to the light. When we bring these patterns to the light, we get loyalty, romance, chivalry, and the love of honor. Loyalty to yourself, loyalty and romance to yourself. What would that feel like to you if you gave it to yourself? Chivalry to yourself. Love of honor. How are you going to honor yourself? And then you can give that to the world around you. Beautiful. We're going to clear the father archetype within us. The shadow attributes are the dictatorial control, abuse of authority. Dictatorial control and abuse of authority. Has your brain been doing this to you? Has your body been acting out like this with certain cravings and stuff, right? Like, how do you do this to yourself and how do you do this in your world? Was your father like this? Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend, right? Are you denying any of this? Just dealing with what is? Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend, right? Instead, accept whatever is and go, what can I learn from this? Where can I not have this struggle in my life? Where can I not deny that I might have this struggle in my life? Dictation and abuse of authority. And then when we clear that, we're going to call in the talent for creating a supportive life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Talent for creating and supporting life. Yes. Claim in your divine masculine. Claim in that divine masculine, releasing the macho masculine, and claim that divine masculine into your life, male or female. This is not a gender thing. This is just we all are. Let's clear this queen energy. So the shadow aspect of the queen in our field has become arrogant when authority is challenged. Are you addicted to proving? Are you addicted to being angry? Right? Maybe you've been a subject to narcissistic abuse, like the lady was in my live yesterday. And so you're proving and defending constantly. Right? If this is, you become arrogant when authority is challenged and you let somebody have authority over you and you're choosing to live in that authority. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that. So you no longer have to get defensive. You can just choose, oh, fuck, I chose this motherfucker to live with, right? Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that. Controlling and demanding. When you turn into that narcissist, being controlling and demanding, maybe it's reactive narcissism, maybe it's actually narcissism. Who cares? Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. I did this. Did not work for me. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's call in the positive attributes, this positive energy of the queen. Just see it raining down upon you, radiates the regal feminine. Where can you step into your regal feminine? What does that mean to you? I'm still exploring it for myself. Using her benevolent authority to protect others. Whew, yes. Yes. And then the destroyer. Transformer, transmuter, you have this destroyer energy in you. When it's negatively working against you, it shows up as intoxication with destructive power, control, intoxication with killing things, ending things, right? We do this with our trauma. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to go in. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to heal it. I'm going to make myself a better person. I'm going to make everybody think that I'm fucking amazing. I'm going to make this happen, right? It's a destructive power and it turns against us. It hurts us. Intoxication with a destructive power. We see this in Hollywood. We see this in the government, destroying others' dreams or potential, right? Oh, you can't do that. This critical person. My mother did this to me for years. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that. Every place in your past and your future, even past lives that has shown up in your life, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend this so we can see it. So we can see it. It doesn't mean it goes away. It means that, oh, now I can see it without fearing it, without judging it, without pretending it's not there, right? Now I can see it. And then you can call in the power to release what is potentially destructive. You can see what's potentially destructive and you can release it, preparing for a new life. You can see what's potentially destructive and you can release it. You can see what's potentially destructive and you can release it. Release it, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Anything there. All right. So once again, close that circle. Release anything out of your drain, physically, mentally, emotionally, and on your etheric, your magnetic field, your creator being field. When you turn into an adult, you start having this, your own personal power, right? You don't have to live under the constraints of your parents. Inside of their box, you can unlock your box. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just released my mom and my dad with my box and my exes and men in general. Yes! Claim your space, your new space. We are alive. We are new. We are fresh. Trust yourself with this. Releasing anything down that drain. Close that drain and fill up on you. Notice where you're overflowing, where your life is overflowing. Be into what you have. Focus on what you have. Focus on what is joyous, what is lovely, what is wonderful. You are a divine being. You are a light worker. You are incredible. Go out into this day and thrive. And so it is. Take a nice deep breath. Drink your water again, everybody. Thanks you all for joining me. I have to figure out how to end this.